Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm going to do a twin flame masculine check-in for the day. I have a new camera today. I'm very excited. I can't believe how much better this camera looks than my old terrible camera looked. I'm going to just pretend that this is actually how I look all the time. Don't look back at my old videos. It's so terrible. I look a lot older on that terrible camera. I don't ever want to use that one again. I hope everybody's having a good day. I've been kind of down. It's been rainy and yucky here where I'm at, and just I can tell that the energy is just bleh right now. I've been watching some other videos. They seem to have the same feelings going on. Some other readers that I'm really resonating with right now that I think you would enjoy too is Twin Flame Butterfly 1111. She's really awesome. I got a personal reading by her recently. It was very, very good. Highly recommend. And also Heal and Ascend Tarot. She's wonderful. I've gotten a reading by her and very wonderful also. And Queen of Light 1111. I love watching her videos. Very good. I look for hers almost every evening. She'll post one, and I usually listen to it right before I go to sleep. Very encouraging. Very good. Very accurate for me. Hopefully it would resonate with you also. I feel like there's some others. Oh, Guided by Angels. I've been watching her just in the last few days, and she's very, very good. Very encouraging. She did a throat chakra clearing recently. Yeah, and it was really good. Yeah, very encouraging. So, I guess I need to get a camera tripod or something so I can angle it down for you to see, but for now, just have to be like this. One technological device at a time, right? One technological device at a time. Can only afford one at a time. That camera was kind of pricey, but it was worth it. It's nice. It's the Logitech 1080 HD. It's a number with, I forget. Okay. Alrighty. So I have my Rider-Waite tarot decks, my favorite. I have about 10 decks here, but I really like my basic Magician. What is our masculine? What's in our masculine's thoughts today? What's in his mind? What's in his head? What's he thinking about today? Eight of Cups, thinking about walking away. He's manifesting something, walking away from something. Our masculines today. Strength. He's working on strength. Or maybe he already has it, but I feel like he's working on it. And a lot of cards just flew out onto the floor. And I don't know if I should take these or not, so I'm just going to glance at them and put them back in and see if they come back out. But all of this came out upside down. The Queen and the King of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Cups. All of this flew out upside down. I'm not sure if that's what I'm supposed to get. I feel like he's very conflicted right now and kind of upset. So let's see if it comes back out. Okay, that was about 10 cards that flew out onto the floor, so I don't know which ones or if all of them. What is our divine masculines going through today, right now? What are they thinking about? My hands are just throwing stuff I'm gonna take these. I've got the cups, 2 of cups and hermit. That goes along with that. He's in deep, deep thought. All of this was reversed. Knight of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, upside down. I think he's just feeling really discouraged. Maybe he feels like everything he's been working on is just for nothing. Just feels blocked and sad and trapped, and he wants his 2 of Cups, but I think he's just in a blocked mood, like I think he's confused. He doesn't know what he wants. I mean, he knows in his heart, deep down, but he's not really looking at it fully. You know what I mean? He's kind of scared of what he wants, I think. If he admits to himself what he really wants, then he's gonna have to think about all the changes he's gonna have to make. I think deep down he knows this is gonna happen, but it's scaring him to death, I believe. These are the first cards that came out. We have the Magician, 8 of Cups. Oops, this was right side up. And Strength. He's manifesting something. He's got the resources there in front of him to walk away. He wants to walk away from what is not making him happy, and he wants to go towards what he does want, and he's trying to get his strength up. He just doesn't feel like he's strong enough to deal with all of that, all of the details of that right now. He wants to, but it's sort of tearing him up inside, I think, with all of this upside down. Eight of Pentacles would be working hard towards something, mastering something, but since it's in reverse, I think he feels like he's been working hard for no reason and he doesn't have anything to show for it. 5 of Swords upright would be conflict or winning at all costs, disagreements. And that's upside down. So close that so it doesn't beep again. That made me lose my train of thought. He wants to be the Knight of Wands and come in passionately with messages and come sweep you off your feet, but he feels like he can't. And it's upsetting him. It's upsetting him that he can't just ride in and do what he wants to do. You know, don't you just want to... I just want to go to him and hug him and say, it's okay, you know, I understand, but it doesn't work like that. It's so hard to sit back and watch them struggle when I feel like we know the answers and we can't really tell them the answer, because then it sort of sets the whole journey back, because if they don't find the answer themselves, then it's not the same. You know, if this whole thing feels so much like being a parent, like being a mom, where you just having to sit here and watch them fall, watch them make mistakes, and you can't save them from everything because it sort of handicaps them if you do. I have a 19-year-old son right now, and he's suddenly in love with his first girlfriend ever, and they haven't even been together that long, and he's already talking marriage and let's move her in now. And yeah, I feel like I walk a really thin line trying to give advice, but knowing that he's got to learn a lot of things on his own. I'm trying to remember what it was like when I was that age. Nobody could tell me anything. But dealing with him and trying to help him in the only way that I can feels the same, or at least a lot similar to this whole situation with the twin flame. I can't just say everything that I'm thinking. I can't just say, look, I love you, I know you love me, and just come on. That's what I want to say. I can't. I mean, it's been said in the past. They know deep down. It's just waiting for them to hear their inner voice, to believe it. I think they hear it, they don't understand it. They don't understand that it is their inner voice, maybe. I feel like they think that inner feeling is just like a crush feeling. They don't understand yet. A lot of them don't understand yet that it's an instinct, not an instinct. What's the word? It's your inner self speaking to you. That it's something other than yourself is guiding you. And so I try to remember what it was like before I learned all these things, that I didn't listen to my gut feelings either, and I would have thought somebody was crazy if they tried to talk to me about these things when I wasn't ready to hear it. So let's get some more cards. It's just such a weird energy today. Hope I'm even picking up on the right energy. The full moon messes me up, really does. I must be a werewolf or something. It's the water signs. It's all the water signs in my chart. I'm Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and it was Venus and Mercury, Scorpio, and then I have Cancer in there, and then some fire. I'm a mess when it's a full moon. I'm always good during new moons. I don't know. I'll have to research why that is. Anything else what else is our masculines going through right now? What's in their thoughts? Okay. Two of Pentacles, juggling a lot on their plate. Yeah. I know that's true for mine. Just yeah, it may even mean that he needs some recreation too. He needs to drop all of that stuff for a while and take a moment to smell the roses and play some. He does have a lot on his plate, probably more than he says, more than he lets us know. Knight of Pentacles. He's very slow moving, hard working, and methodical. Very, I would say, practical, smart, just slow and steady, making progress, but it's just slow. And that's a good thing. I own a business, and the growth has been very slow, but I feel like that's been better. If it had grown really fast, then I would have just dropped all of the balls and not been able to keep it going, and I wouldn't have been able to fix problems as they came up. So I think it's the same with this situation. It's good that it's slow and steady, because that makes it more stable and long lasting. It sure is hard waiting. I know it's very hard. Anything else? What's our divine masculines? What's going through their minds today? Maybe that's it. Maybe we can get some clarifiers then. I'll switch to my Arcanum. I'm not sure how you pronounced it, but it's a really pretty deck. I like this one. I shuffled everything beforehand, but I'm shuffling it again also. I've got my white sage here. Before I left my last relationship, whenever I would burn that, he would come home and go, "Have you been smoking weed?" I said, "No, it's white sage." And he would just look at me like, "You're so weird." It was just funny. I said, "No, I haven't been smoking weed." About the Magician. Let's clarify the Magician. What's he manifesting? What's he working on? Magician. These cards are so smooth to shuffle that it's hard for me to fly out. Magician. I like letting them do their own thing, but they don't seem to want to do their own thing. Here's one right here, or two. The Emperor and Death. So he's becoming the Emperor in that energy. He's rising up. Oh my gosh. Eagle. I watched, gosh, which reader was it yesterday who said that we would be seeing eagles and bears, and that would be our signs. I've never noticed this eagle on this card. That is an eagle, right? Not really might not be the American bald eagle, but it looks like an eagle. I'm gonna take it as an eagle. So it might be some kind of hawk. I think it's an eagle. Okay, sorry. Emperor. And And he's got this goat head, a ram, so Aries energy, which is a leader, in charge, on top, first, fiery, passionate. Yes, I feel like he's manifesting, coming back into his core energy. He's coming back into his core self, this good self, the self he wants to be. And he's manifesting death. So he's putting an end to things that he's done with. That's what he's working on manifesting. He's kind of kicking ass and taking names, I think, with all these skulls down here and all of the things he's defeated. And I like how the sword has a rose. Is that a rose or a flower? Some kind of flower on it? Like it was, this divine truth that he just put his sword down. His sword of truth. He put it down and just put the smack down, pretty much, on things that were not going well. I like it. I've never noticed in this card there's a little scorpion down here. So I know the death card is the Scorpio card. And then there's a bird up here. I can't tell what kind of bird it is, but maybe it's an eagle again. So it's probably a black bird though. That's hard to tell. Some kind of black, like crow or raven. So he's manifesting, becoming the emperor, and bringing death to things he's done with. Tired of things. What's the Eight of Cups? What is he walking away from? What is he walking away from? He's walking away from the King of Pentacles. Or he could be moving towards being the King of Pentacles. It could be moving away from being slow. Since the King of Pentacles is very slow moving, maybe he's picking up the pace. Or maybe there's a person in his life who is like the King of Pentacles that he's moving away from. Or that could be what he's going towards, is being the King of Pentacles. Well, that's confusing. Okay, what is the Eight of Cups? Help. Help. What is the the Eight of Cups? Eight of Cups. I got the Knight of Pentacles. I just don't know. Maybe you guys, if you know what this is in your situation, let me know. Eight of Cups. Maybe he's moving away from material things. See, both of these are holding coins. See how they're holding on to their coins like it's their prized possession? Is he moving away from clinging so tight to his worldly possessions, to his things, to his money? Moving away from just focusing on money. Okay. What is he going towards? What is the masculine moving towards? What is he moving towards? Moving towards Four of Pentacles. Oh, I don't know. Four of Pentacles. So he's moving towards holding on to it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch some other readers later to see what they. Because a lot of times they get the same cards I do, but I really like their explanations. The Empress is going towards the Empress. And I've got 1111 written on the bottom of my card there. Because I see this as the Divine Feminine. So what if this means, and I could be wrong, I'm not as experienced as the others, is he moving away from holding on to his worldly possessions, some being focused on money and things, and maybe he's moving towards holding on to his feminine, clinging to her instead, holding on to her? Anything else about Eight of Cups? Five of Pentacles. Gosh, it's all Pentacles. This is all about tangible things, I believe. I believe he's tired of feeling left out in the cold, maybe. Or maybe he's, being focused on money and things has made him feel poor. Maybe he's just, it has left him with an empty feeling. And so he's gonna move on to this instead, where he will feel fulfilled. That's what I'm getting. Strength. What's the Strength card? Strength. What's his strength? What's anything about strength for our masculine? The Devil, he's trying to get strength to defeat his devils, his demons. So he's working on defeating his shadow side, his dark side. I think he's doing it. I think he's right in the middle of it, about to come out the other end, is what I'm feeling. He's so close. He's close to defeating it. And sometimes things are darkest right before they get better. So maybe he's feeling at his worst at the moment, but that means that any moment now he's coming out. Okay, now I'm really curious about these upside down cards. Eight of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and Knight of Wands. What is this? They came out together, so I see them as one thing, like a group. What is this situation with the reverse Knight of Wands, reverse Five of Swords, and reverse Eight of Pentacles? What is this situation? The World. The World, his world. He feels like his world is turning upside down. This is also a twin flame card for me. I have a little heart on the bottom that reminds me of that. So yeah, he's just, his world is upside down. Everything that he's worked for feels like maybe it was for nothing. Maybe he feels like everything I've worked for is crap. That's pretty much what he's thinking. Maybe he's getting rid of this old energy here that he used to would just win at all costs and easily put up a fight if he needed to, and maybe he's doing away with that. That's one of his shadow side, is one of his negative things he's putting an end to now. And maybe he's putting an end to being a Knight of Wands who rushes in impulsively, sort of whisking people like us off of our feet really fast and then running away. So maybe he's moving away from that kind of energy where he rushes in, wins you over, and rushes back out. So maybe he's realizing all these things, and he's realizing that his world is just not the world he wants. This is not the world he wants. He's done with this world, with this kind of world that he's made. So the Hermit and the Two of Cups came out together. Let's get more on that. The Hermit and the Two of Cups. What is that? The Hermit and the Two of Cups. A lot came out with that. So I got the Magician, the Two of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Page of Cups. I've been getting the Page of Cups like crazy lately. And it's kind of confusing the way that it comes out. You know, when I first see it, I think, oh, it's a message. He's coming for us, you know, and he's going to talk anytime soon. And then, you know, and actually he did. To me, mine did. But it wasn't really good. So, I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't, you know, it was just like, why did you even do that? That kind of thought at the end. So, I don't even think he knows why he did that. I think he's so much in this, getting, you know, in this, he's in this right now. He's working on this so hard, and it's messing with him. Just wish we could save him, you know. So the Magician. So he's in the hermit mode, thinking about Two of Cups, thinking about how he wants to get back with you. That's what he wants. So he's thinking about how can I manifest that, but he's feeling like there's no way to do it. He's still just not seeing an answer. Maybe he's sort of purposely not seeing the answer because the answer is just so hard right now. The answer is the hardest way out. So he's not really wanting to accept that he's going to have to lose things that he does care about. Then he's going to have to break some hearts, and it's going to be rough. So he's trying, and it's on his mind a lot. So I mean, it's coming. He's going to get there. It's just his heart isn't ready yet to go there. He's not ready to go there, to that point. Six of Pentacles. He wants a relationship where he can give and receive, and he's not in that right now. So he's looking at Seven of Pentacles. He's looking back at everything. like he was back here with the world, with the reverse. 8 of Pentacles. He's taking a step back and looking at everything that he's accomplished and wondering about, is that really what I wanted? The High Priestess, we are communicating with them on the soul level. Their intuition is working in overtime, just trying to get through to them, and they're hearing it, but it's slow. They're just hearing it slowly, and it takes time for it to sink in and soak in and really get it and hear it all the way. So I believe in this case with the Page of Cups that he's manifesting a way to get out of this trap situation, get into a give and take relationship with you, and intuition and his inner self is speaking to him in overtime. The Divine Feminine in the spirit world is speaking to him constantly, trying to get his attention so that he can come forward with the beginning of an offer, just to get started. This is the beginning, a beginning message, a beginning trying to manifest. Even if it's something small, he wants to come forward with some sort of idea of how we can have at least a small connection or relationship, and that will be when it can begin to turn into a big one, hopefully. Yes, it will. 2 of Pentacles. What is the 2 of Pentacles? Two of Pentacles. What is 2 of Pentacles? So, the Sun showing itself, which is my card that signifies the Divine Masculine. What else about the 2 of Pentacles? 2 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. Man, this reading is full of pentacles. There's a lot of I believe there's a lot of money issues and just material things going on. So he's juggling a lot of that. He's juggling a lot of financial things, material things, earthly things, and maybe career. He's working. In this card, the 8 of Pentacles, it shows him working hard. He's a very hard worker, and I think he's just juggling. He's working hard at everything, probably working too hard, and he's working himself to death, getting lost in work. And he's juggling too much. Anything else about the 2 of Pentacles? Two of Pentacles. What else about the 2 of Pentacles? Anything else? Maybe that's it. That's what it means. The Divine Masculine is juggling a lot. He has a lot on his plate. This came out, the Fool. He could be juggling a lot and then being a little reckless, like having some drinks at the end of the day, like I believe mine did last night, and sent weird messages. But oh, there he is right now. Actually, fool. He's juggling so much that maybe he's doing some foolish things. And if that's not it, then it's, and I don't mean foolish as in bad. I'm not saying he's a bad person. I mean, I do it too. I mean, I come home and have some wine or something. I'm not saying that he's bad or he's doing anything wrong. Just, this card just signifies of drinking and having fun sometimes. So that could be what he's doing. And maybe this is also signifying that he's thinking of taking a new leap of faith at the same time as juggling all of this. Maybe he's thinking about a new career, taking a leap of faith into a new job or money making. Anything else about the Fool? Maybe we should get some answers on the Fool. The Fool. What's the Fool? What's the Fool? Okay, so I guess it just there's nothing more to explain, I guess. Well, as soon as I say that, the Nine of Cups comes out. So yeah, I think this does actually mean that he's just partaking in some cups right now. I think he's got so much on his plate and he's really stressed out. So he's probably doing some recreational activities. So maybe you'll be getting some drunk texts very soon. I think, which would be the Page of Cups. He's coming through with this, got his cup in his hand, and he's gonna. You might be getting some weird messages like I did, if you haven't already. And at the end, I got Knight of Pentacles. What's the Knight of Pentacles at the end here? Knight of Pentacles. So this was the ending card. Ace of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. So this is the end, the last thought on his mind. I believe this is the last thought on his mind every night when he goes to sleep. It was the last card that came out. This is what he wants. He wants his Ace of Cups, his new beginning, with a cup overflowing with love. He wants to be the King of Cups and come forward with his Queen of Pentacles. And look how they're looking towards well, not exactly right at each other right there, are they? But they're facing each other. So he sees her as successful and Um, in tune with nature. She's got her bunny rabbit there by her feet, and she's holding a coin, so he sees her as successful, and she's accomplished a lot. She's a leader. She's peaceful, smart and intelligent, makes good decisions, loving. And I say loving because I see all the nature around it. And he wants to come forward and offer her this big cup of love that is overflowing. So that's the last thing he thinks about every night. Even though he's thinking about all this other stuff and dealing with so much stress in his life, that's the ultimate thought. That's what it all comes back to every day. Now I want to see what's coming. I get my cards back. Even though I have other decks, I feel like these give me the answers, the accurate answers that I'm looking for. Shuffle. What can we expect in the near future from our divine masculines? What can we expect in the near future? Near future, what can we expect from divine masculine? What can we likely expect, I should say? Things can change at any time, and they have free will. Just because the energy is there pushing them in a direction, I have found, doesn't always mean they're going to follow it. Listen to it. This would be a likely, what is likely to happen with our divine masculines in the near future? Can we expect? Well, how about that? Isn't that crazy? Sometimes I just think about, like I'm looking at cards for answers, like I'm so weird. I'm losing it. I must be insane. And then when things like this, when they come out like that, we just said, and then this comes out again as what we can expect, the Page of Cups. It's amazing to me, and it's like a little sign, that we're not too crazy for listening to cards, are we? It's just not the cards, it's spirit, but they use the cards as a tool. I can't tell anybody in my life that I could. I'm not really embarrassed, but I can't just freely talk about it because they're like, what? Tarot cards? What are you, like a witch or something? Well, what if I am? I don't know. Strength, the Fool, and 5 of Pentacles. So Strength, the Fool. Okay, anything else before I clarify? Anything else in the near future? Anything else can we expect in the near future? Lovers. That's my favorite card. I love it when the Lovers come out. Anything else before I clarify? Like I need to clarify the Lovers. Anything else in your future? Page of Wands and an 8 of Swords. No. 8 of Swords. All right, let's. Page of Cups. What is Page of Cups? I mean, I already know, I think, but let's just ask anyway. That's the Page of Cups. He's coming forward with a little something. You know, it's the beginning. It's 4 of Pentacles. That came out earlier with the Empress, where he's holding on to the Empress. So he's the Page of Cups, and he's just holding on to something, holding back. So he's coming with some sort of small message or Chariot. So he's moving for forward action. He's determined, success, action, movement forward. This is also my Twin Flame card. I have my little symbol there on the bottom. Oh, and the Page of Cups is too. I forgot to mention. See my 1111 there. That's another indicator. That's interesting. 4 of Pentacles and the Chariot with the Page of Cups. So it's coming with something, but still holding back, maybe. You know, which that's exactly what I would expect right now. He's not going to come forward with like 100% yet. Not there yet. I'm okay with just something small. It's fine. You know, just come on. Come on, Chariot, you know. But he's going to hold back a little, I think. And that's okay. That's fine. Yeah, we can live with that. Strength. What is strength? Strength. He's gathering up his strength to do that, I believe. Waiting until he feels strength. Yeah, he manifests. He's manifesting the strength to come forward. Probably just trying to get his confidence up. Worried about being rejected or us saying something not so pleasant in return, or being critical or judgmental or something. So he's a little afraid of that. So he's waiting until he feels confident enough and feels like he has the right words in his mind that he wants to say and how to say it. Waiting for the right timing. What's the Fool? Fool. What's the Fool? Fool is the 3 of Wands. So he's ready to take a leap of faith, take a step in the direction that he's been wanting to go. I believe he's looking out over everything. Maybe he's waiting for some ships to come in first. I think he might have some things he needs to take care of first before he can do that. Or this is saying that with the Page of Cups, he comes forward with a small offering of love, and then he waits to see what comes of that. Maybe sends a message out to you or a plan or an idea or a suggestion of something you could do together, and then he's kind of waiting to see how that plays out. And then he'll know what to do next. I think he's worried. He's very worried about being left out in the cold, though. He's worried about being rejected. I don't know why they worry about this so much, but they do. They're so worried about being rejected. Or maybe he's just worried about us being critical, or bringing up things from the past, like, well, remember when you did this and that, and they don't want to hear it. So don't do that. The Lovers. Like we need to clarify the Lovers. No. Oh, I shouldn't have even clarified it. The Hangman. So yeah. So that's what they want. They want the Lovers. I think the Lovers is probably signifying this is the end goal, the whole end goal, the whole finished dream. This is his dream, is the Lovers, everything happily ever after, love, sex, family, relationship. But he's waiting for the right timing. He's listening to his inner guidance, or trying to, or the inner guidance is trying to guide him. So he's slow about getting to this, but this is what his end goal is. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Well, so the Wheel of Fortune came out. Page of Wands. A cycle is ending. So that's what's coming. It's a cycle ending. And the Ten of Pentacles upside down. So I feel like this is more about when we were talking about how he's going to have to put an end to some situations, and where he was looking back over his accomplishments and over the things that he's done over the years and thinking, was it all for nothing? And I think this is, his Ten of Pentacles is now different. The Ten of Pentacles he used to want is now not the Ten of Pentacles he wants now. And so he ends that cycle. Ends the cycle of those wants and fantasies and dreams. The wheel turns, that cycle ends and a new one begins. He spends some time with the Four of Swords. He spends some time meditating over that, or maybe he's been meditating over that. And that's the result of that. Page of Wands was it's a new, coming forward again with a new impulsive, passionate, small token, like a small message, the beginnings of a message, of an offering. So yeah, his idea of a Ten of Pentacles, of his idea of a happily ever after, is now different. So he's ending that cycle, beginning a new one with the Page of Wands, and he's in deep thought about that. And then at the end of that is the Eight of Swords, so still feeling a little trapped, not fully seeing the way out, but he's getting there. It's such a gradual, slow process, but slow and steady is what wins the race. So what can we do? What should the feminines do? What actions should we take? What actions should the feminines take at this time? What should we be doing? What's more of that? Nine of Swords. What is that? What should we be doing? What should feminines doing? Death. Goodness. I don't know what this means. Six of Cups. Nine of Cups. Anything else? Seven of Wands. This feels like a kind of a deep message here. So Nine of Swords. This anxiety and worry over, okay, anxiety and worry over our thoughts. We're just deep, we've been deep in our thoughts with anxiety and worry and suffering and in pain, I think, with all of that. And this is saying to put an end to that. The Death card is saying stop. That's what we can do, is we can stop worrying. Stop spending a lot of time worrying about it. It's so easy to say, isn't it? And so hard to do. I know I'm bad about it too. I'll have a good day where I don't worry at all, and then it just hits me all at once. But we have to find a way to put an end to the worrying and just probably the obsessive thinking about it. And then we had the Six of Cups, which could be nostalgia, you know, thinking about the past. Maybe we're hung up on the past and we need to stop. Or maybe it's just focus on reunion instead of the past. Just look forward to the future. Fill our minds with good thoughts of the reunion that will be coming. And the Nine of Cups, which is wish come true, contentment, success. But then we got the Seven of Wands. Challenge, persevere, success, competition. So put an end to worry. Death to obsessive thoughts about it. Focus on the good that is coming, the positive, the reunion, and our Nine of Cups that are coming in the future. Think about the success and maybe prepare for, you know, this is a challenge and we've got to persevere, and success is coming. You know, this is a battle. So focus on the good. The outcome will be good. We just have to persevere. Let's see. Romance angels. What messages do you have for divine feminines today? February 22nd. I just realized. that it is 2-2. What message do you have for Divine Feminines? Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So I feel like this is release past energy, maybe not necessarily an ex. I mean, if you do have that going on, then release that. So this could be any negative energy that we need to release. Maybe do some meditations. I know I need to do more of that. And release our bad thoughts and our obsessive thoughts, or any kind of thoughts about if we have an ex in the picture, then maybe we can write all those things down on a paper and burn it. And you have some kind of little ritual that we do to sort of put an end to that energy. It sounds like something that would be a good way to help some of those negative things go away. I think I'll do that too. Well, you deserve love. You are lovable. You do. You deserve love. So don't let this journey get you down. You deserve all the good things that are coming for you. I know it feels like it's such a long, slow journey, but then when I look back at the time that's passed, it really hasn't been, a long time when I think back about my own. But I know just 1 week feels like a year sometimes. It's just getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other. Your bond deepens. So I feel like that's saying that's what is coming for us soon. Is that we'll be getting to know them more, and it'll be a slow process. It's probably not going to move as fast this time around. When our relationship starts back up with them, it's going to be slow moving. We're going to slowly get to know each other. Maybe start off as friends, and it'll be a slow and steady process getting to the happily ever after. I am dropping cards all over the place. My hands are so clumsy. So I think that's it for now. Definitely check out these other readers, and let's see if they pull the same cards, and they'll have some other takes on the definitions of the cards. It's so neat when I watch the other readings later in the day and see that they pull a lot of the same cards, and that's more confirmation to me that we are actually getting messages from spirit or the other side or the universe or whatever you want to call it. It's amazing to me, because I often feel like maybe I'm just crazy for believing in all of this, but then when I watch their videos and see that they are getting a lot of the similar messages, then it really just sets it in stone for me. So watch Twin Flame Butterfly 1111, she's awesome, and Queen of Light 1111, Heal and Ascend Tarot, and Guided by Angels. There are some others. Mystic Moon is awesome. Indigo Moon, she's wonderful. Yeah, there's a lot of great ones out there. But anyway, thank you for listening to my reading today, and I'll hope to be back tomorrow, but if not, as soon as I can. All right, bye.